So we're now in what is known as the hands-off period. It's a 2-week window where school sports teams are not allowed to work out together. It leads up to the start of the fall sports practices next week. From the time the spring sports ended, most high school athletes have been busy playing multiple sports over the summer. Following the path after the National Federation of High School posed the question, is there too much time spent on summer sports? The NPA decided to investigate on a statewide level.
Vegas, check Vegas, check Vegas.
Andrew Hartel is a 3-sport athlete at Cape Elizabeth High School. His summer schedule is jam-packed with sports.
Usually I have football at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I usually have basketball in the afternoon, and then at nighttime, if I can fit it in, I usually play a little bit of lacrosse.
Every day?
Usually, yeah.
Athletes and coaches agree that the summer is vital for development, but how much is too much?
Came to realize that it's a significant issue for students. Like, students are really feeling pulled in all kinds of directions in the summer and pretty overwhelmed with trying to balance especially multiple sport athletes, along with having a social life in the summer and working.
The NPA surveyed 1,500 student athletes asking their input on summer programs. 1 in 4 didn't feel like they had enough time to be with family and friends while participating in summer sports. The same 25% felt like summer school sports are perceived as mandatory, which they are not. Complicating the summer situation in some parts of the state is the growth of club programs.
I could tell my coaches here in Scarborough not to do anything with their kids in the summer, and they would be just as busy. And that's because of the opportunities that kids have in southern Maine. There's no question about that. And I don't know that that's the case in every region of the state.
The survey's results were not conclusive or indisputable, so the NPA took the findings and made some recommendations to schools, as opposed to going as far as instituting new rules. In the end, the choice of how much time to devote to summer sports rests in the hands of each individual. Does it ever feel too much, or are you all right with it?
Sometimes, but I don't know, I get used to it. I don't know, I just love playing these sports, and it's just, that's when, like, they're all happening in the summer because all the coaches can, like, talk with us. So that's basically when I try to do everything I can.
Among the recommendations the NPA is making, schools should stress that summer participation is optional, and schools should work with their coaches to establish well-defined playing schedules. Travis Lee, WMTW News 8 Sports.